So I just finished watching the Netflix GTA 6 extended look, and this is my honest opinion. I will be a little harsh, I guess, with my review of what I saw because that's just who I am, and really, that's how I am with everything. I'm pretty hard to impress. It takes a lot to do a great impression on me, but from what I saw in a little summary, it's not exactly what I expected it would be like. I mean, the game came out, GTA 5 came out like in 2013, and for them to come up with this game about 13, 14 years later, I feel like the graphics, the physics, I just feel like overall it could have been better. I'm not saying it's scrap because it's not. Um, But these are some of the things that I noticed while I was watching it. And of course, that's just like a little snippet. It's 26 minutes of what I got to watch. And it might be different whenever you play it on your own and you explore the areas on your own and those kind of things. But I mean, I feel like they were just milking GTA 5 as much as they could. And then they started developing this game like without that much importance. I feel like I don't know, man. This is just my opinion, just my opinion. No hate to nobody. But what I these are some things I wrote down. So the loadings to me in general, it also kind of looked like it was just GTA 5, maybe with some updated minor graphics, but that was about it. There was a scene where they were at their first robbery, I believe, um, or they were driving that guy that hired them, and it reminded me like if I was driving in GTA 5, like the scenery, the buildings, everything looked the same except there was more palm trees. The cars moved the same, they flipped the same. There was the sunroof going down, the same as GTA 5. The windows whenever they were shooting through the windows, it's the same as GTA. I feel like GTA 5 they looked more realistic because this one they broke the window and basically it just fell like in a vertical way. It didn't go like a scattered, like all directions. It just fell like triangles just fell out of the freaking window seal. Um. Anyways, there was a scene too where what's her name, Lucia, was parachuting, and you could see the back, the scenery. That did look more HD. I'm not gonna say it was like, oh shoot, it's nice. It did look more clear. The colors were more clear than GTA 5, but nothing like extreme, like wow, you know. The loading screens were the same whenever Lucia switched over to Jason, how the camera kind of brings you up into the sky and then moves you to the side and then brings you down to Jason. I think that's his name. I don't even know. But that was the same. Um, Let me see what else. I feel like the physics, I don't know. I was just expecting it to be more realistic. I mean, I played Resident Evil Requiem and it was more realistic in terms of physics and graphics and facial expressions. Everybody in the freaking preview that we saw seemed like they had Botox and fillers. Their mouth was just moving and their eyes were just rolling around. But what about the cheeks? What about the forehead? What about the nose? Minimal movement there. I feel like maybe GTA 5 had more emotions in regards to their facial expressions. Um, Also, there was a scene, when they threw somebody on a tarp, on a blue tarp. I was expecting, like the edges of the tarp to like lift up, because of the wind and all that. No, it was just like a block. Like the tarp wasn't even there. It was just painted there. Um, the hair. Okay, Lucia's hair. She was more um like her hair was more defined. I feel like because she's the one of the main characters. But you compare it to other people's around her, and theirs just looked undone. Um, but Lucia's hair was always on point. She was moving and it was waving like she was flowing in the wind, or she was underwater. Just hair was just flowing all over the place. But the other characters, um, I feel like again, Resident Evil Requiem had better hair graphics. Maybe I don't know. I wasn't too impressed on that. The clothing also. I was just looking. I was so nitpicky. I was looking at every little thing. I was expecting for the clothing to wave, as you move. Your shirt rises up, it goes down. Your pants, they fold within each other. Just like stuff like that. It didn't happen. Maybe on some button-up shirts, the edges were flapping a little bit, but that's about it. Um, the water. There was a scene. The very first scene that they showed the water, there were dolphins underneath. They were in a little boat. Like the water was freaking crystal clear. You could see what was going under there. But then they moved over to other water scenes and it wasn't as clear, which is fine because in real life the water's not that clear. But I feel like they were trying to mislead you right there with that first scene because that was one of the things I was like, oh damn, that looks nice. But then I saw the other scenes and I was like, okay, yeah, it is a little clearer than GTA 5. Um, I guess, like I said, I'm pretty harsh. I hope I'm not harsh. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just, I'm a diehard GTA fan, and they've gotten better. Like GTA 4 to GTA 5, like compare those two, impossible. Like there's night and day. You can obviously tell the difference right away. But GTA 5 and GTA 6, and there was a 13-year gap, longer than GTA 4 and GTA 5. Like, I guess I just had high, really, really high expectations, and that's fine. That's just who I am as a person. Like I said, I'm really hard to impress. Um, if I had to rate my impression or whatever from what I saw, I would say maybe about a 7 out of 10. But I'm still gonna play the game. I already pre-ordered it. I got the premium, freaking the best version you could get. Cause like I said, I'm a die-hard GTA fan. I love GTA. I'm sure I'm gonna love it. I was just expecting more, and I'm dying to see what everybody else thinks about it. So I'll be watching other videos, other review videos to see what they're saying. See, maybe they're thinking the exact opposite of as what I'm thinking. But I mean, I that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, no hate. I'm just hard to impress, and this is what it is. That's just my opinion. So thank you for watching. You leave a comment below. Tell me what you think, what you thought about it. Prove me wrong. Let's argue. Let's debate. Tell me what you thought. Hope you guys have a good day and thank you.